The housing market has been on a standstill ever since the second half of 2022 when the mortgage interest rate went up significantly. So far in 2023, most of the sales numbers are down. People aren't buying and people aren't selling. But recently, there are changes happening in the economic data suggest that something is about to happen and nobody is aware of. So what's going to happen? Let's get into it. Hello, everyone. My name is Bojie, Bay Area real estate agent. Been helping people buying and selling in the Bay Area forever. Today, I want to talk about the current state of the housing market. So we know that new listings are down 25% and buyer demands are way down because of the high interest rate. This is causing both buyers and sellers not wanting to do anything, thus making the inventories very, very tight, especially in a time of uncertainties when nobody knows what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks or months. And that is what's causing buyers and sellers putting their plans on hold. However, a few things that's happening right now in the economic data can help change the situation very quickly. So let's first talk about what's happening on the demand side of things. Well, a lot of buyers' hesitation is due to the volatility of the mortgage rates in the last couple of weeks, a month. The rates could go up 4 or 5 times in a week. And this is causing all the consumers to take a step back and reevaluate things. Well, right now, here's what happened to the interest rate. Well, the headline CPI year over year, aka inflation rate, tumbles 100 basis points from the previous month, 5% from 6%. This again was lower than expected. Through consensus estimates, were pretty close as 5.1%. This now makes 9 straight months of a lower inflation rate from 40-year high in June of last year, which was 9.1%. The month-over-month drop in this matrix is also by far the steepest we've ever seen in this decline. So what does it mean? Well, as you may not realize this, but mortgage rates follows closely with inflation. So if inflation continues to go down, then we could start to see the mortgage rates follow suit, as you can see in this graph. So as you can see, we have inflations coming down, and therefore the mortgage rate starts to stabilize and starts to come down. And this causes the mortgage application volumes to start to pick up. And Redfin also has a recent article that indicates that shiny new listings are getting multiple offers and selling fast once again. Of course, if the properties are priced right. And Redfin goes on further in saying that the new homes that are listed are getting snatched up fast, according to Redfin. And among homes that goes under contract, nearly half are doing so in literally under 2 weeks. So with all this, the market is telling us that the buyer demands are coming back again. So let's talk about the supply side of things, which is the other half of the equation. Here's a recent study done by Realtor.com about how seller nationwide feels about the market when selling homes. And it says right here, the percentage of respondents who said it's a good time to sell a home increased from 54% to 58%, while the percentage who says that it's a bad time to sell decreased from 44% to 40%. This means that the difference between those who thinks it's a good time versus those that thinks it's a bad time has increased by 8% point compared to last month. So interesting. We have more buyers coming back onto the market to purchase a home, and more sellers feels stronger, confident about putting their home on the market in today's environment. We should start to see the market start to unlock a little bit. Now, what's even more interesting? People are always wondering what's the best time to do something, such as what's the best time to sell. Well, guess what? Realtor.com just came up with this new report telling you exactly just that. So, Realtor.com's data indicates that historically, the week of April 16 to April 22nd is indeed the best time to sell. So, if you look at this chart, on this week, historically, homes typically have higher asking price than the beginning of the year based on typical seasonal trend. And there are 9.3% fewer sellers from average week on that week, and 18% faster home sales than on the average week, and 16.4% more buyers viewing listings on that week. There you have it. Things are going to start getting interesting. Buyers and sellers were both very frustrated for a while due to the high interest rate, and therefore nobody moves. Now, with the recent changes in the economic data, things starts to get loosened up quickly. We should start to see a lot more busier market soon, and understand that most part of the country's housing market had a price correction anywhere between 10% to 30% since last summer's peak and stay flat since. Now we should start to see the market picking back up soon. Now I'm curious as what do you think? Are you seeing more homes for sale right now in your place? Comment down below and let me know your questions, thoughts, and concerns, and I'll catch you later on the next video.